Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Jeff and my friend. What's your name?
My name is Jack.
There you go. And we're playing Modern Warfare 2. We're going to get the Spec Ops mission Evasion, which is in the alpha set.
We had some trouble with this one, man.
Yeah, we did have some trouble with it.
Because I think you were a little.
I got bored.
Word? Yeah, you get bored, and you're not very patient. And
No.
This level requires a whole. Look at you moving around. This requires a lot of patience because basically, this is the one you have to sneak through all the way to the end of the level. Without being, well, you can be spotted, but it's a pain in the ass if you get spotted.
You can let those guys go, by the way. I think I let all of them but one go, but I just kept getting bored of trying it over and over again, so I kept killing them.
Yeah.
And it's pretty easy to do.
Yeah, and when this level takes about like 6 or 7 minutes to get all the way through, anytime you screw up and suddenly everyone's after you after about 5 minutes of waiting around being patient, then you get impatient.
It sucks butts.
It sucks pretty bad.
So
let the dogs pass.
Yeah, let the dogs pass. And there's gonna be 3 dudes over here. So one of you is gonna have to kill 2, while the other one kills 1.
Yeah, and we sort of figured out a pretty good technique where I would go from right to left, and you would go left to right, and kind of work our way in the middle.
And whoever got to the guy first got him.
Yeah. And
or
really,
he gets killed twice.
Yeah,
Double killed. Just in
kill.
case.
So, so this one is, really is a matter of being patient and kind of figuring out who you need to take out in what order.
These guys are always going to be where they are on our screen
Yeah.
here, so just take it slow and methodically. Now, there's going to be 2 dudes over here.
Somewhere
Like
over
you're going
here.
to see Jack's view here. And like these guys you can let go too, but I find it's best because you can never tell like when you get past them what their line of sight is.
Yeah.
And they will surprise you and come up and shoot you in the ass.
Absolutely, and also don't be afraid to use a few more bullets than you probably should.
Are you trying to say I'm afraid?
No, you might be, but like there's sometimes like you'd shoot a guy and you'd think you'd down him, but you only like hurt him.
Yeah.
And then he would pop back up and alert the guards and go nuts.
Yeah.
So this right here is a little bit tricky. So there's 2 different groups. There's a group of 2 guys further away, and there's actually a guy and a dog closer to you. We figured out that shooting the guys further away first and then coming back for the guy with the dog was actually the way to go.
And always shoot the guy before the dog because the dog doesn't alert.
No, the dog like kind of takes a second, like a beat or 2 before he goes after you. So if you're ever trapped in a situation where you have to take a guy and a dog, go ahead and take the guy first, then the dog.
It's like your life motto: take a guy first, right?
Exactly, then the dog. So here's a party that you can ignore these guys, but we found that we actually took a few of these guys out and it made it a little bit easier on us.
Absolutely.
So we took out, I think, the last 2 guys and the dog there, and they actually kind of vanished from later in the party or later in the map, I guess.
Once we figured out to do that, we had a much easier time of this map.
That definitely made it a lot simpler. So so this kind of splits. There's a high level and a low level. And this beginning part, actually, I started going low and Jeff went high. And I think that worked out pretty well, at least for this first group. I don't know what you're doing here. Oh, you picked up a weapon, and you probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, I was just picking up a weapon in case the shit hit the fan. I'd have a decent weapon to fight with. Dude, I'm always thinking. I'm like a fucking master strategist. This is a chess game to me, and I'm thinking 12 moves ahead.
So here we go. So here's a guy and a dog. I think Jeff gave me the all clear that they were the only ones like in that area, so I took them out by myself.
Yeah.
And I think that was actually the guy and the dog from that party we just saw walk by.
This is the actual tricky part of this map.
Yeah.
But you're almost done here too.
Yeah, we're pretty close. We've only got maybe 3 more groups of people, and so here we go. I'm looking further down. Okay, this part right here is actually, I think we decided not to split up. Like you were going to take out one group, and I was going to take out one group, and then we decided not to do that.
We decided to go for the guys on the left first, I believe.
Yeah, up on this hill.
Because they were farthest away.
If you go the low way, you might not see these guys. So it's actually a good idea to go high and take these out first. And they've got some distance between them. So it's 2 guys and a dog. So go for the 2 guys and then the dog.
And I assume we're going to do that at some point here.
I think so. We're taking our time.
Here we go.
And
right.
You didn't know that you could click in on your left thumbstick to.
I don't need to, dude. I got steady hands.
So we took out those 2 guys, and then I got in your line of sight.
Scared the shit out of me, by the way.
Thanks. And then we take out these 2 guys that are just having a jolly good time. There we go. And I think we actually made it this far the very first time we played it. We made it to literally the last 2 guys, and somehow we screwed it up.
Had no idea that we were at the end.
Yeah, we had no idea. So there's these 2 guys up top, and I think I almost screwed this one up. Actually, I only clipped this guy, and then I had to shoot him again. And then that's the last 2. We got to run over this ridge and go down. Where are we going to be done?
Death by ash shot would be the worst.
Probably.
And there you go.
There we go.
As long as you're playing on an expert, you're going to get 3 stars.
Veteran, not expert.
Whatever, same thing.
Not really.
You're not the same thing.
You're not the same thing.
Dude,
My 3 stars are better.
I hate you.